Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. I am Cheryl and this is Your Journey Yoga, and today we're going to focus on letting go of tension. So tension that we hold in our neck and shoulders, tension we hold in our lower back, and tension we hold in our hips. I encourage you to be gentle and to focus on your breath. So those exhales are what are going to help let go of that tension. So if you find yourself not able to breathe full, slow, deep breaths, like to a count of 4, back off the pose just a little bit so that you can really focus on those exhales, letting go of that tension. All right, so that's the name of the game today. Let's roll those shoulders up and back. Those shoulder rolls, a great way to let go of tension. Shoulder blades slide down and away. We're going to do 3 more of those. Big shoulder rolls, take it up and back, opening the chest, letting those shoulder blades slide down and away. Let's just do 2 more. Close your eyes. Use those exhales as those shoulder blades slide down. Again, 1 more. And let those shoulders slide down and away. And just bring your hands down by your sides. Press your palms towards the ground. Close your eyes and just breathe. As you exhale, gently tuck your chin down towards your chest. So knowing where we hold our tension is a pretty nice gift, because once we know, we can kind of focus our energy there. We have a tendency to kind of hold a little bit in all of those main joints, but where do you generally hold it? Mind shifts from neck to hips. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, a gentle lean of the head to the right. Close your eyes. As you lean your head to the right, press that left palm towards the ground. If all of a sudden you have to squeeze your eyes or you're clenching your jaw, that's a sign that you're a little too deep into the stretch. Back off a little bit, focus on your breath. Make sure that chest is lifted and the spine is tall so that you can get those big, full, deep inhales. Inhale, head up nice and tall, and as you exhale, lean your head to the left. As you lean your head to the left, press that right palm down. Face is still turned towards front, and just breathe. So this is all meant to be fairly gentle, okay? So we don't need to add any more stress or any more tension. So keep in mind, gentle and calm. Inhale, head up nice and tall. We're going to turn and look out over that left shoulder, just as far as you can turn your head. We bring it back to center and then turn and look out over the right, making sure you're staying up nice and tall. Shoulders rolled back, and just breathe. Inhale back through center, and as you exhale this time, again, lean your head to the left, and we're going to turn, bringing the chin down towards your collarbone. Just slow and gentle. Just feeling that really nice stretch as you press that right palm down. So if it doesn't feel really nice, adjust. We want it to feel really nice. So back it off however you need to, change it however you need to. Once again, turn your face back towards front and lift your head back to neutral, and then gently let your head fall to the right. Left palm presses down. Close your eyes and a slow, steady turn of your chin down towards that right collarbone. This is where it gets me. Definitely more intense on this side versus the other. And just checking in how it feels for you. How are you? Breathe. Now, if as we sit here cross-legged, you're like, wow, my hips are screaming at me, sit up on a pillow or a folded blanket, a towel, whatever it is. That'll really help. Turn your face back towards front and gently bring your head back to neutral. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers and just gently close the elbows around the ears as your chin comes towards your chest. This feels so good. And if ever you feel like, man, I just need to move, yes, you can. So you can kind of nod your head side to side. You can rotate it a little bit. Just be gentle, be kind. If you need to shimmy your shoulders a little bit, make it your stretch. Give your body what you need. Come back to center. And inhale, lift your head, open those elbows wide, and pull those elbows back. So we're going to do our best not to arch our back, but we're just going to draw the shoulder blades together. This is going to open up that chest and then gently relax. Relax those shoulders, should be soft. And then once again, pull them back. Draw those shoulder blades towards one another, just activating the muscles in that upper back. And then gently release. Should be able to wiggle those shoulders one more time. Squeeze. And again, we're not arching the back. We're not popping open that rib cage. We're just engaging the muscles down the back of the body. Gently release. And let's lean to the right. Lifting that left elbow just a little bit higher, feeling that stretch all through the ribs and the waist. Inhale it back to center, core strong, and we lean to the left. Lifting that right elbow. Oh my goodness, that feels good. And inhale it back to center. Keep those fingers interlaced and press your palms to the sky. And we're just going to make a big circle, hollowing the tummy and chest, rolling the rib cage, creating a big circle. Arms are going to come slightly forward and then back up and overhead. Make sure you're taking care of your shoulders. Let's do one more rotation this way. As the arms come up and overhead, reverse it. Just a hollowing, isolating that motion through the rib cage, promoting flexibility in that spine. Oh, it just feels good. One more rotation and come up nice and tall. Release your hands and shake those arms. As you lower the arms, shake them out. Close your eyes. Get rid of any tension in those arms, in the shoulders, and then just gently let your arms come down by your sides. Let's walk it forward. Releasing the weight of the upper body down. And again, sitting cross-legged a fair amount here. If this isn't great for your knees, you can open up those feet nice and wide out in front of you and come forward. If that cross-legged is good for you, stay. You can sit up on the blanket, a bolster. We're just getting into that lower back and the hips. Lifting slightly, walk your hands to the left. Reach to your right fingertips as far as you can reach and let your head be heavy. So we get kind of a dual stretch here. Lower back, hips and pelvis, a little bit of groin. We take that right arm up and over. Reach it out to the side. Support with that left hand as much as you need to. If you don't need the support, you can come down onto your forearm. Just make sure that that right sit bone stays connected to the mat. A little roll of that right shoulder back. Turn your gaze down towards the mat. Circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Oh, and just a really nice stretch for the neck. And into the shoulder as you tuck your chin towards that left collarbone. How's your breath? Checking in. Circling that right arm back up and over. And exhale, release your tummy and chest down towards your thigh. So hopefully already feeling a change in that lower back and into the hips. We walk the hands back through center. Fingertips reaching out. Let your head be heavy. And we lift just slightly, walking the hands to the right, reaching through your left fingertips. Let your head be heavy. Feel that extension all the way out through the tips of the fingers. We're going to keep that left sit bone glued to the mat as we circle that left arm up and over. Opening the tummy and chest, and again, you can support with your hand or you're welcome to come down onto your forearm. Just press that left sit bone down as you lean into this. This lateral stretch, oh my goodness, all the way through that left side of the body. A little roll of that left shoulder back. Let's turn our gaze down towards the ground and circle that left arm around behind. A little tuck of your chin towards that right collarbone. So always checking in and making sure that we are being kind, that we are honoring where we are. Mentally, physically, emotionally. If ever you get a little emotional in your yoga practices, that's pretty normal. It's a release of negative energies. Circling that left arm back up and over. We're cleansing, we're releasing, and let all the way down back to your thigh. So don't judge, just let it roll. Feel all the feels. And we walk it back through to center. Fingertips reaching out. There's a tendency in the tension we hold in our hips for it to be fairly negative.
So different energies, right? Different tension can be from work, exercise, emotional stress. Oftentimes we hold that negative energy in our hips from emotional stress. Here we let it go. Give yourself permission to release it. Circle those hands back by your hips. Big circle of the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, pull those elbows back and down. Cactus arms. Let's do 3 of them. Again, activating the muscles in that upper back. Inhale, reach, opening the chest. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, reach, and exhale, pull it down. And gently release your arms down by your sides. Let's open up those feet a little bit wider than the width of your hips. Lift your chest, and let's rock those hips, those knees, side to side. Doesn't matter which way you go, just side to side. Feet can be out and away from you as much as you need to. Just noticing what's going on through the hips, through the knees, through the pelvis, through the lower back. Staying strong through the belly, staying long through the spine. Let's bring it back through to center. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands forward to the tops of your feet and just lean in. Lots of room for the tummy and the chest. If it feels good to you, walk those hands forward. We bring the hands back to the tops of the feet, core strong, just slowly roll it up. One vertebra stacking on top of the other, one at a time, till we sit up nice and tall, and let's cross the other leg in front. If you're not sure which one it was, go to your normal, just don't even think about it, cross your legs, it's the other one. If you know, cross the other leg in front. And again, if you need to sit up on a bolster, a blanket, a pillow, anything folded to give your bum a little elevation, please do. Let's bring the hands to the shins. Take a big breath in, press the chest forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. Exhale, hollow your tummy and chest. Press your spine towards the back, tuck your chin. Inhale, press it forward, arch your back, lift your gaze. Let's do 2 more seated cat and cows, just moving at your pace. Doing your best to articulate your vertebra one at a time and really promote that independent movement of each vertebra. Let's do 1 more. How you doing? I hope super good. I hope you're already feeling a difference. And inhale it up nice and tall. Let's walk those hands forward. And we're just going to notice how it feels with this leg in front. Hopefully not too intense. And you can actually breathe slow and steady. You can support with your hands or your forearms, or you can extend those arms out nice and long. Great stretch here. If you sit a lot or you stand a lot all day long, these cross-legged forward folds, oh my goodness, they really, 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 really help let go of that tension in that lower back and in those hips. Lifting slightly, walk your hands to the right and reach to the left fingertips. Let your head be heavy. Lift just slightly, walk it back through center and then over to the left, reaching through your right fingertips just as far as you can reach. And back through center, reaching out as far as you can, and relax the weight of the upper body. I notice a significant difference in my lower back. I hope you feel it too. Circling those hands back by your hips, big circle of the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, release that right hand down, left arm up and over. We're going to sway side to side, slow and steady, to each side. So just move at your pace. You can close your eyes. If you need to stay, stay. This is all about what your body needs, what your heart, what your brain needs. To clear the fog, to let go of stress, to release the tension, and to find a really nice place in the head, the heart, and the body. Inhale, both arms come up, 3 cactus arms. Pull those elbows back and down. Spread your fingers wide. Open up that chest. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Last one, and pull.
Inhale, reach it up, and let those arms just gently float down by your sides. Let's turn and come up onto all fours to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width. We have cat and cows, 3 of them. Inhale, lower the belly, lift your gaze, lift your sit bones, arch your back. As you exhale, hollow your tummy and chest, lift your spine, tuck your chin, tuck the tailbone to cat. Inhale it back to cow. And exhale it to cat. Let's do one more. Just checking in. Last cat. And back to that neutral spine. Sit your sit bones back towards your heels. Walk your hands towards the top of the mat to child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long, making sure that that's not too taxing on the shoulders or the neck. If it is, bend the elbows. Get that tension out of the shoulders. I just want you to feel a really nice stretch through the side body. Arms extended out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. We're going to inhale up to a modified high plank. Shoulders are right over the fingertips. We lengthen through the crown of the head, and then ever so gently let your hips dip down towards the ground as you pull those shoulders back, arch your back, and lift your gaze. Only to the point that feels good to you. Core strong, we level it back out to that modified plank and press it back to child's pose. Let's do that again. Inhaling it up to that modified plank. Exhale, dip your hips down towards the ground as you pull those shoulders back, arch your back. If it feels right to you, stay here. If it feels good to you, turn and look out over your right shoulder. Little twist, little rotation. Gaze out over the shoulder. Inhale it back to center. And exhale, we turn and look out over that left shoulder. Little rotation, making sure that that's right for your back. Coming back to center, core strong, we level it back out into our modified plank and press it back to child's pose. Inhaling it up to that modified plank. We're just going to do 2. And exhale, press it back to child's pose. Let's go one more, just warming up and releasing tension in the shoulders. And again, the hips. Inhaling it up. And exhale, press it back to child's pose. And let's inhale it up. Walk those hands back to tabletop. Wrists right underneath those shoulders. Bring those knees together. We're going to cross that right knee up and over the left, and we're going to bring those knees just as tightly together as we can get them. And then open up the feet behind us into a nice big V. Walk your hands forward and slowly press it back. As we press it back, we want to press straight back. And we're going to get into those hips a little deeper. Let your head be heavy. Slowing your breath, giving your body an opportunity to truly be here in the stretch and surrender in. If you're feeling pain or discomfort beyond that kind of dull, achy, good stretch, yes, come out of it a little bit. And slowly we rise, pulling those hands back underneath us. Release that right knee and cross the left. Bringing those knees just as tightly together as you can get them, and then open your feet behind you. Walk your hands, big step forward, and then press straight back. Breathe as much as you like. Pressing back, listening to your body, honoring each side. They might not feel the same. You might not have the same range of motion. Be kind. How are those exhales? Slow them down. And then slowly we walk it back up. Releasing that left knee. Knees are hip width apart. We're going to shift our weight to our left knee. We're going to lift the right knee straight out to the side. We're going to bring it down. We're going to lift the foot. We're going to roll it open. So we're going to make a big circle with the hip joint. taking it up and open. Don't overthink it. Just moving. We're going to go both directions. Big circle. As you come down, now reverse it. Take it up and back and in. Out, back, and in. So we're just working to make a big circle, promoting mobility in those hips and letting go of tension. Last one, we place that right knee back to the mat, and we lift that left leg straight out to the side. Take it up, draw it down. Big circle. Make that circle as big as you can. Core staying strong. Making sure that we're not too squirrely going everywhere. That we're staying solid through the shoulders and through the spine. Good. Other direction. Take it up and open. Up and open and down. 3 more. Last one. And set it down. Sit your sit bones back. Walk your hands forward. Child's pose. We lift just slightly, walking the hands to the left, reaching through your right fingertips and press your hips to the right. Relax the weight of the upper body down. How we doing keeping it gentle? I hope really well. Consistency, being kind, listening to and honoring what's going on with the body. So important and keys to success in getting and staying healthy. Lifting slightly, walk those hands through center. And then over to the right. Reach through your left fingertips, press your hips to the left, and relax the weight of the upper body down. And just breathe. And we walk it back through center. And slowly walk your hands back up. Let's come over onto a hip. Sweep your feet around and slide on down towards the top of your mat. Once again, open up those feet about the width of your mat. Toes are slightly turned open. Sit up nice and tall and walk your hands forward. That wide-legged forward fold here. How's the back feel? How are those hips? I hope super good. We got just a couple more stretches and ever so slowly ragdoll up, stacking each vertebra. Let's extend that left leg out long. Cross that right foot up and over. Wrap the crook of that left elbow around the knee. Sit up as tall as you can. Add a flex of that left foot and then turn and look out over your right shoulder. If it feels good to you, place that right hand behind you. Use it to prop yourself up to sit taller. A little tuck of your chin. So we get this beautiful stretch in the outer hip on that right leg, into that lower back, and for our neck. All of those parts given love. Circling that right arm back and up and over. We turn back to face front and extend that right leg out. Left foot crosses up and over. We wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee. Flex that right foot. Pull as you lift up, reaching through the crown of the head, and then turn and look out over that left shoulder. Just drawing that left knee in as tightly against your chest as you can. Breathe. If you like, place that left hand behind you. Use it to help sit you up as tall as you can, and a little tuck of your chin down towards that left collarbone. Lower back, left hip, right side of the neck. Slow, deep breath. Extending that left arm straight back, circle it up and over. We release the rotation and extend both legs out. Reach it high. Exhale, lengthen, hinge it forward. You can soften your feet or keep those feet flexed. Release your hands and relax the weight of your head down. So all of these seated stretches, oh my goodness, so good. It's amazing what we can get done, even just by staying low, getting all the parts. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Lower your arms down, soften your feet, and safely come down onto your back, however you wish to do so. You can go slow and steady, really working those core muscles. Core muscles are so important, helping us to stay strong, to keep our balance and our gait. We pull that right knee in, right arm out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and just gently guide your leg across your body. Turn and look out over that right arm. So whether it be chronic issues that you deal with, where you hold tension, if you have pain, if you do, I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that, or if it's just an acute something that just kind of came up on you, whether it's from workouts or working in the garden or something specific that you did, shoveling snow, because that's where we are right now. Any of those things, these are just so beneficial. But maintenance, using these gentle stretches to keep those chronic symptoms at bay, that's the real gift. Getting and staying healthy. And these stretches in yoga have changed my life, helping me to be healthy, stay healthy, and allows me to do everything else that I love. All the different workouts, all the different activities, all the things that make life fun. Because it's no fun going through days when you're in pain. Releasing that left hand, slowly roll it back to center. Extending that right leg, lengthen it, little external rotation through your hip, and slowly lower your leg down. And allow it to come to rest. And that left knee pulls in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull it across. And just slowly twisting in. Turning and looking out over that left arm. Use those exhales to clear away any last little bit of tension in the back, in the hip, in the neck. The supine spinal twist is truly an amazing gift to me. Hopefully you feel it as well. But it helps wring out any kind of negative energies, whether they be emotional or physical or mental. We clear our heads, we get rid of the fog, we massage those internal organs, we release tension, we soothe, and we calm. Slowly we roll it back to center, extending that left leg to the sky. Point your toes, a little external rotation through that hip, and slowly lower your leg down. Reach it out and allow it to come to rest. And we bring our arms down by our sides, palms open to the sky. We lift the chest just slightly, rolling those shoulder blades underneath us, and then surrender yourself back against the mat. A slight little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Get rid of any and all wiggles you need to settle in, to breathe. And we take just a few moments to just be. To focus on our breath, to assimilate all of the asanas, all of the stretches and poses that we did today. Allowing that new energy, that positive, healing, loving energy move through us freely. Gently placing your palms against your tummy, one hand just below your belly button, one just below your sternum. If you find that's not comfortable, yes, you can choose another option. We feel the rise and fall of our tummy with each breath we take. As we remain here quiet and calm, You are welcome to join me, repeating after me, or just stay still, allowing the words to soak in, or just let them float by. I am at peace. I feel strong and healthy. I release any energies that are not going to allow me to be my very best. I am loved. I am safe. I am at peace. I feel strong and healthy. I let go of any energies that are not going to help me be my very best. I am loved. I am safe. I am at peace. I feel strong and healthy. I let go of energies that are not going to help me be my very best. I am loved. I am safe. Extending those arms down by your sides, palms open. Wiggle your fingers. Begin to move your toes. If it feels good to you, extend those arms overhead. Lengthen your legs. Make yourself just as tall as you can. And then drawing one knee in towards your chest, and then the other hands to your shins. Just pull it in nice and tight. A little rock side to side if that feels okay to you. And whenever you're ready, however you wish to safely come up to a seated position, make that so. Return, finding a seated position that feels good to you. Sit up nice and tall, rest your hands comfortably. Close your eyes and breathe. Gently open your eyes, take a big breath in, reach it high. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. And I just want to say a humongous thank you for joining me today. Take care of yourself. I hope that helped. I hope you feel amazing, and I hope you have an incredible rest of your day. It's always an honor and always a privilege. Be well. Take care, and namaste.